Hi guys, welcome to Heart of Matters. It's your girl Ashley coming with you with a review on Orilissa. Orilissa is for endometriosis, which I have. So, before we get to the review on the endometriosis, let me explain. So, endometriosis is when you have a buildup of scar tissue around your ovaries and fallopian tubes, or sometimes just your ovaries, but it can spread. So, sometimes you can't find it without surgically going in, which is how mine was found. I had a topic pregnancy, and when they went in, they found endometriosis around my left ovary. So I had a definite, for sure, diagnosis. So usually, if they don't go inside and find it surgically, they diagnose you by symptoms. So there is a list of symptoms that most women with endometriosis have. So they would qualify by, if you have the list of symptoms, they would say, okay, well then we believe you have endometriosis. But for me, since I had the surgery and found it, I had a for sure diagnosis, not a maybe, possibly, could be. So I heard about in Orilissa through my doctor because I had quite a buildup of endometriosis, which is the scar tissue around my ovary. So she recommended to me Orilissa. So Orilissa is new, so a lot of people might not have heard of it. I've been on it for, this is my second year taking it. I did 6 months last year, and I'm on my 6th month now. So this is like my second year taking it, but not for 2 full years. So this is Orilissa. This is what the box it comes in. So most time you'll get 3 boxes of these, which is a 3-month supply. So when you open the box, this is what it looks like and what it says. Let me see. You open it, and then you would take 1 pack out a week. And when you take the pack out, this is what the pack that you would carry with you looks like. So you begin by opening the tab and pulling up. So you pull up, this is what it looks like. It has every day marked, the whole 7 days, and you just pop one out and keep going. So I take this every day. So I do recommend it if you have endometriosis, because I had severe pain around my ovaries, you could say. And what happened was, when I realized I had the pain, before I started taking it, after learning about the endometriosis, I realized, okay, so I'm not just an unlucky person who happens to get all this pain for no reason. It turns out I have a reason. So my doctor recommended me this. When I got on it, I was having such severe pain that I would stay locked in bed for a week or 2 weeks, however long it lasted. So I did have one side effect the first month that I got on it. So the first month I got on it, I did experience loss of taste. I had no sense of taste for the first 2 to 3 months that I was on it. But after that, I got my taste buds back. And when I did it this year, I haven't had any problems. I still have my sense of taste, which I was so happy about. So when I got on Orilissa, I realized, even though I lost my sense of taste for the first month, these little bitty pills, they're like pain pills, but they also eat away at the scar tissue inside of your body from the inside out. So I started to realize, okay, I don't have my sense of taste, but I'm not in pain. Wait a minute. I ain't never not been in pain since I was about 10 years old. So for me, I was amazed, because first off, Orilissa, it not only eats away at the endometriosis from the inside. It stops your ovulation cycle, and when it stops your ovulation cycle, it stops your cycle. So you don't experience a cycle the whole time that you're on it. But don't be afraid, because the moment that you get off of it, exactly 1 month later, on the day that you stopped, you will get your cycle back. So don't be afraid that you might miss your cycle permanently. It just stops it while you're on it. So I realized I wasn't experiencing the severe pain that I normally be in. I would only have a pain out of nowhere every once in a while. I get a little small cramp, which I believe it could be the medicine working on the endometriosis is why I was experiencing a little pain out of nowhere, because I noticed that I wasn't in pain every single day. I forgot all about how much pain I used to be in until my doctor asked me about it. I was like, you know what? I really don't have the pain no more. Like, I got so used to not having the pain that I totally didn't realize, like, wait a minute. So I'm not having pain no more. Is that normal? Like, so she's like, yeah, this is working awesome. And we later found out, after my 6-month period of taking these was up, that I also have PCOS. My PCOS was diagnosed about 2 years before they found my endometriosis. So if you don't know, PCOS is polycystic ovary syndrome. And I have the PCOS and the endometriosis both on my left ovary. So I was trying to find out about having the cyst removed to relieve some of the symptoms. Because first, when I learned about my PCOS, it was because my hormones got so out of whack because of it. I had a false pregnancy. Like, my body went through all the symptoms. I had to lie down my body. I was sick every day. But they were like, oh, it's a false pregnancy. I was like, well, what causes that? And they did, they started looking further into it. And it's like, oh, well, you have PCOS. It's not that big of a deal. You can get, it's manageable. So, I had it for 2 years before I learned about the endometriosis. So after being on Orilissa for 6 months, I was going to see a specialist about having the cyst removed to relieve some of the symptoms. When I went to go see the doctor, he was like, I believe that the Orilissa not only relieved a lot of your endometriosis scar tissue, that it removed the entire cyst, which is a large cyst with a lot of cysts inside, which is polycystic ovary syndrome. So I was like, are you serious? So I got like a twofer, basically. I relieved my endometriosis, and it took the cyst off my ovary. So I noticed I got off of the Orilissa, and for, I want to say 6 months, around 6 months later, 6 to 8 months later, when we went and checked again, I noticed that we noticed the cyst came back once I was off of it for 6 months. So it doesn't last forever, because you never can get rid of the cyst forever. Even if you have it surgically removed, it'll still come back. So you never can just be done with it completely. But my Orilissa has been my best friend. It is very great. And if you are experiencing endometriosis and you are in a lot of pain, or you suffer with all the symptoms and you've just been diagnosed, I would definitely recommend that you ask your doctor for Orilissa. It is so great, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I used to spend 2 weeks in the house in so much pain. I couldn't do anything. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to lay down with my heating pad, hot things to eat, because the pain would just be so severe that before I realized it, I didn't want to do nothing. So ever since I got this, I went from stuck in the bed 2 weeks out of every single month to forgetting all about my cycle. I don't have it at all. The last one I had was in January. So I've been, even though we've been quarantining, because believe me, this quarantine 2020 is no joke. But please, everybody, stay safe with COVID-19. But even though we've been quarantining, when I can get out the house, I'm not in pain and everything. So I do recommend Orilissa. It is freaking awesome. If you want to do a screenshot to look this up or show it to your doctor, but this is the best thing ever. And believe me, if you try it, please leave me some comments and tell me what did you think about it after you've been on it for a while, and tell me if you agree. And that's it for the video. So it's your girl Ashley signing out. Hope y'all have a great day. And please stay safe with this COVID-19. I don't know about everyone else, but here in Houston, we're on our second home stay. So just try to stay safe, guys. Avoid large crowds. Please keep your mask on at all times. And have a great quarantine, I guess. Well, especially a safe one, please. Down with COVID-19 and Black Lives Matter. Please don't forget to like, and subscribe. See you guys later. Bye.